In this demo, I am preparing two plates that will be printed together. Before I begin beveling, I line the plates up to make sure they are the same size. If one is longer on one side, I would trace the smaller plate onto it using a Sharpie and try to file the longer plate down until they are the exact same size. To bevel the edges of my plate, I will use a bastard file, 2 C-clamps, and 2 squares of mat board. These could also be folded squares of paper. I prefer the single cut file that has 1 row of diagonal teeth. Lay your plate down so the side you want to print is face up. This goes fastest if you can use a corner so that 2 sides overhang the table at once. This enables you to file 2 sides before needing to move the C-clamps. They will only need to stick out about an inch or so. If it overhangs too much, the plate will flex while filing. Put the C-clamps on either side with a square of mat board to cushion the plate. Angle the clamps off to the side and away from the plate. If you don't use the mat board, then the friction of the filing can leave circular scratches in the metal that will look like this. Hold the file handle with your dominant hand and guide it with the other. You are aiming for a 45-degree angle on the plate. This helps guide the press up onto the plate and reduces the risk of a sharp edge puncturing the felts. I make contact on the downstroke and disengage on the upstroke. Files are like saws and will only cut one direction. Filing in both directions is ineffective, clogs the teeth, and can dull the file over time. The bevel should be smooth and filing should be easy. The file should glide over the edge. You don't need to force it. If you exert too much pressure, you can gouge the edge and leave a rough, irregular bevel that's sharp and can hold ink. After finishing the first 2 sides, flip the plate around and do the other 2. Aim for consistency. Try to keep the bevel the same 45-degree angle all the way around the plate. Some people choose to round their corners, but this is optional. Once you have beveled both plates, check that they are the exact same size.